Hello everybody, welcome back to the Final Fantasy Tactics walkthrough. We have got the next battle, the Zirekile Falls, something like that. And again, now I mentioned this in a couple of the earlier videos, but at this point, this is where you can actually duplicate some of your equipment. Basically what happens here is if you equip Garfgarian with, whatever you want here, and then steal from him because unfortunately he's going to swap sides here, which we will obviously see here in about a minute. But how it works is basically, for whatever reason, and it seems to me that he's the only character in the game that I know of anyway that starts out as a guest, and then after they leave, the equipment actually does go to your inventory. And again, now, I think normally with the guests in this game, when they leave, they take their equipment with them. So again, for whatever reason, it seems to me that, for whatever reason, he's not here. He's an exception to the rule. So anyways, long story short, what it means is if you equip him before this battle starts, you can steal from him in the battle. You can steal all that equipment, and then basically after the battle is over, another set of that equipment gets put into your inventory. Now, to be honest, there just really isn't a whole lot as far as items that is kind of worthwhile with I guess you'd call it duplicating. So again, up to you on whether or not you want to even bother. To me, it wasn't even worth it. There's just, it would give you maybe a slight advantage money-wise, but I mean, come on, let's be honest, that's almost nothing. So, anyways, as far as the story goes here, obviously, Garfgarian now is going to swap sides, and it's kind of revealed what his, I guess, motives were, I guess, for kind of joining. I mean, obviously, he is a mercenary. There's no question about that. But he was also hired by Larg, and I think Dysarg was part of the plot here to either kidnap or kill the princess. So Delita here, obviously saving the princess, or here to save the princess, which is exactly what he just said. And so Ramza actually questions his motives. He says, "Are you party to the plot?" Which I don't know, is an interesting choice of words. And that saying, or that phrase, will be mentioned again later by Alma, and I don't know, for some reason it feels like super jarring. It doesn't. I don't know. It's an odd word choice to me. But regardless, that's what it means. It basically, Ramza is questioning whether or not Delita is also part of Dysarg's plans here to kidnap the princess, and obviously he says no. I don't know actually what he says. I don't know that he makes his allegiances known here quite yet, or not. The Holy Knight job, this is obviously actually, I'm fairly certain here, exactly the same as Agrius. So Delita has now become a Holy Knight. And this is the job princess. I just wanted to show you guys exactly what it says as far as her job, as well as her job command, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't believe we actually ever get to. No, we don't get to control her ever. But that princess job is actually pretty cool. It's got some pretty interesting abilities, which I think you'll see here in a minute. And there I just completely crap on Garfgarian. So he's out of here, and that's the benefit to having nothing equipped on him before the battle starts. Obviously, he starts with extremely crippled health totals. But all right, so Delita will do an okay job here. I don't know if he actually ends up. Yeah, whatever. More damage is more damage, I guess. So it's better than him being on the opposite side, I guess. So here Ovelia asks, "Sorry, what are you, friend or enemy?" And Delita answers, "Human, just like you." Good answer. That's a good, solid answer. So Delita would certainly appear to have good motives here for rescuing the princess, but again, it's not completely known exactly what's going on, obviously, as far as his story goes. You know, why is he here? Why is he kidnapped? I mean, to be honest, he did kidnap the princess from the monastery, so there's obviously some question as to why he would do that, which obviously will be revealed later on. Although he is super obscure, and you'll notice that for the next few run-ins, I would say, with him, you just don't quite know what's going on with him. Which again, I think is pretty cool, because I think it keeps Ramza kind of interested and wants to. He obviously wants to know exactly what's going through Delita's mind, and obviously still probably I don't know if I'd say shocked, but yeah, probably shocked that he's even still alive. But yeah, so that's where we are at as far as storyline goes. Obviously, Ovelia not sure if she should trust Delita or not. I mean, he did kidnap her from the monastery, so that does definitely question or throw some questions onto his character, and probably grants a little distrust from her. All right, so I've got, as usual, I've got the dancers doing their thing in the back. Here I'm back to, again, casting Brave on Agrius, which this was a complete waste of time. Not good use of my time here. There, okay, so that M barrier, that skill is amazing. Oh my gosh. I wish that we had access to that command, because that is so good. The princess has it, and then I think the cleric. There's actually a class called the cleric later on that gets that ability. And what that does is it's protect, shell, regenerate, re-raise, and there might have been one more in there that I missed. But re-raise just makes it so that if that character is defeated, they automatically revive, which is amazing. And then on top of that, protect and shell, obviously you're going to take less damage from attacks. I mean, really, protect reduces damage from like physical attacks, and shell reduces magic damage. And then on top of that, the regenerate is really good too. So, that's an insane command. Obviously, well, I would say that it's probably good that we don't ever have access to that, because it's pretty broken. I mean, it's, to be honest, way too good. So again, she's the princess job has that. We will see that ability later on. Not too much longer. Well, I don't know. Probably within the next. I shouldn't even guess. It's going to be quite a few videos, but it's not the last time we will see that. So. Otherwise, Ovelia does a fairly decent job of keeping herself safe there. She kind of backs into a corner, so it's she's not able to be attacked from too many targets. So it shouldn't be that difficult of a battle. If you can wipe out Gafgarian right at the beginning, that's even going to help you even more. So. Here Delita says, hey, you should leave the princess with me. So obviously Rams is like, what are you talking about? What are you scheming, buddy? What are you up to? All right, so think about it. Where would you take her? The Hokutin will track you down, essentially. So where do you plan on escaping to? That's a good question. I mean, obviously, after kind of turning his back on his brothers, Ramza is not going to have protection from the family in the Hokutin anymore. Or Hokutin, or whatever, however you want to say that. Alright, so think carefully. Yeah, let's go with this dialogue already. I'm not like that slow of a reader. There's only 2 words there. I don't know what I was doing here. Alright, the princess knows that this was Prince Larg's plan. The royal family is not on your side. Okay. Okay, so what about Goltana? No, he'd execute you just to clear himself. Alright, so Agrius, good question. What would you do then? I'll do it. I'll do what you can't do. Okay. I'll leave the princess with you a little bit longer. What? Tita saved me back then. I'm not sure quite what he means yet. So then Avelia says thank you. So kind of interesting. Thanks her kidnapper. Maybe she's got a little Stockholm syndrome going on there. Are you sure you want to make Hokutin the enemy? Don't worry, I've already decided. Question is now what should we do? Like Delita said, nobody will help us. So yeah, they are in quite a predicament. We can ask Cardinal Draclu for help. Lebedos Church has this jurisdiction over Lionel. They might be able to help. Hokutin has to be careful what they do in Lionel. Let's go. It's the only place for us. Okay, so the decision is made. We are going to go see Cardinal Draclau. I think that's probably how you say his name. So basically we have no allies, so it looks like the best option then is to kind of go to the church for help, because I believe they're neutral, or at least this particular one is. So anyways, I hope this guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.